What's up, you guys? Thrift BCQ here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you my sales for the month of May. Now, I have a whole bunch of new subscribers recently, so first of all I just want to say welcome to my channel. This is my story and my journey of me selling on eBay. Right now I am just working and selling on eBay part-time, probably for about 3 to 4 hours, probably 4 days within the week. And so it's pretty tough because I'm working a full-time job still, and I'm taking care of my daughter and my wife and all that stuff, all the family stuff. So I've been off for about a week now just because I've been wanting to have family time. I've been burnt out, and I need to just rejuvenate myself and get back into the thick of things. And yeah, it's been a ride right now, but it's been good. So I'm gonna keep going, and I'm not gonna stop. This month is pretty much almost the same as how I did the month before. Obviously I would have liked to have done better with terms of sales, but it's still pretty good. I wasn't complaining. I was averaging maybe about 2 to 3 sales a week, considering how many listings I have. I only had at most maybe 50 to 55 listings on eBay. So to have that much traction for me, I think it was pretty decent. I still want to build my listings, so I've been trying to go thrifting more. The most I'm probably going to be doing is maybe twice or maybe 3 times, if anything, at most, within the month, of mainly clothing. Now also what I've been trying to do too is I actually opened up a second store specifically for ebay.com, and I wanted to just test the waters to see how the sales were going to be doing on that end. Now they weren't that bad, but to be honest, I think because I'm just starting off right now, I think it would have been better for me to just stick with the one store and then just offer specific things with the .com store that I can offer with the .ca store. So for instance, I was offering free shipping, and so I was giving that a try, and so I just incorporated that now into my original store, and it's been going okay. I think I just need to build more inventory so that I can gain more sales, because right now it's getting pretty stale, and I've been trying to renew my listings all the time, but it's getting there. But if you saw my last video, you saw that I got that Robert Graham shirt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an update on that. If you stick with me until the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly what happened to that Robert Graham shirt. So stay tuned, and I'll get right into the sales right now, so you won't be pissed. Alright, so I'm going to start with the sales from my new store, because a lot of the sales that happened were in the very beginning of the month, and it was mainly clothing. So let's start. Okay, so the first sale was a Tommy Hilfiger golf shirt. It's red, white, and blue polo. You can see right here, and it was a very nice looking shirt, and I sold it for $16.99 plus free shipping, and I got the shirt for about $6.99, and I bought that for $6.99 Canadian. So, and the price of the .com is showing in US, so I sold it for $16.99 US. It wasn't a bad return. The next one I got was I sold was a women's Nike Dry Fit mesh shorts, and I got that for about, I think it was $7.99 Canadian, and I didn't do that great with it. It wasn't really getting that many looks, but I sold it for $10 US plus shipping. Okay, the next one was a auction. I tried to see if I can get some traction on, but again, I don't know about the auctions. It hasn't been really been going well for me, but it's just something to get views, I guess. I don't know if I'll be doing really many auctions though, with clothing specifically. So this one is an Adidas Brazil soccer shirt, and I mean, it wasn't that great. I think I ended up with about $2.60 for the bid, and it was plus shipping, so I probably lost money on this. I think I got it for like $4 or $5 Canadian. Okay, so the next item I have was actually an item I got from my sister-in-law. She was getting rid of a bunch of her stuff. She was doing purges on her closet, so I managed to get this really nice item. It was a Lululemon scuba hoodie with like a it was like with the sparkle threading, so it was really nice. And I guess the sparkle threading is a unique item to have for the Lululemon line, so I didn't have anything in it, so that was great for me. I put it on for I think $45.99 US, and someone made an offer for $35 plus shipping, and I took it. It was US too, so when you convert that to Canadian, it's like $1,000. No, I'm just kidding, but it was pretty good. I mean, I had nothing in it, so I'll take it. The next one here is it's a regular t-shirt, but I find this brand has been pretty popular for me. I've had 2 items of this brand, and it has been selling pretty quickly. It's the brand Superdry, and it was a 3-button navy shirt. I mean, it was just a shirt, but you can tell the quality of it was amazing. But I got the shirt for like $3.99 at the National Thrift. Now, the National Thrift is one of our secondhand stores in Canada, and I think they're a lot better in terms of pricing for clothing. So I usually go there for my clothing compared to like a Value Village or a Salvation Army, because they still charge ridiculous prices for clothing. So I don't even bother going there anymore unless they have a sale, which I'm going on Monday because they have a 50% off sale on Value Village. I will be there. But anyway, yeah, so I sold this Superdry shirt for $12.99, and again, I had $3.99 in it, and that's $12.99 US as well. All right, the next item I have is a Pulp Fiction DGK Righteous Men's shirt with the tag. So it was brand new. Quality was great on it. It wasn't selling for a while until I actually put it onto the new store. I don't know what it is, but it seems to sell specifically when you have a US address, and as opposed to a Canadian one sometimes. But I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking things like that, but it's sold. So I got the shirt for about $7.99, and it sold for about $12. That's US as well. So I didn't make much, but I mean, I think it's better than nothing. All right, this shirt I got 2 of them. It was I bought it at EB Games, which is the GameStop of Canada. So I got this shirt. It was on clearance in one of the tables, and I got it. It's a Slayer Rain Blood Tour shirt, graphic shirt. It was one of the, I guess it was like it looks like a concert shirt, and it was on sale for $1.99, so I couldn't pass that up. $1.99. I had it on for about, I think, $14.99 US, and someone made an offer of $10 US plus shipping, and I took it. It was a good profit for me, and considering I only got it for $1.99, so, and I sold both of them at the same price, and they sold pretty quickly actually too. Those were new with tags as well. All right, the next item is a Tommy Bahama Island Zone shirt that was new with tags, and man, I had this thing for a while, and for some reason Tommy Bahama is not selling for me, even though I still try to get them. They haven't been like running off the shelf as fast as I'd like them to, even though I keep hearing that they're really popular. But maybe it just depends on which brands or which types of Tommy Bahama you get. So this isn't, I mean, I thought it would have gone pretty quickly because it was brand new with tags, but I mean, I guess because it was a black shirt, I don't know. But I sold the here's the thing, like, I got it new with tags, and I didn't know anything yet. This is probably one of the first articles of clothing I bought, so I bought this at around like 20 bucks plus tax. And I ended up selling it for about, I sold it for $32.99, and that's $32.99 US. Okay, the next item is a Under Armour, it's a men's loose fit storm orange hoodie. I didn't get much, okay, here's the thing. I messed up on this listing so bad because I was trying to offer a lot of free shipping for a lot of the items I have in my US store, and what happened was I ended up lowering the price and just putting in shipping because I wasn't seeing any traction on this sweater, and I just thought by lowering the price maybe I should just it wouldn't make sense for me to offer free shipping on it too, but the thing is my description still said free shipping like a dumbass. So some guy bought it and he messaged me saying, hey, I noticed that it showed free shipping in the description, and I ended up paying for shipping. So I was wondering, he was just wondering why. I knew I was wrong. I was in the wrong on that. So I told him, you're completely right, and I refunded his shipping cost. So that was totally on me. So I ended up selling it for $16.99 US. I got the sweater for about $10.99 Canadian. All right, so that's it for that store. Let me go right into my second store here. That's where my bread and butter. That's where my bread and butter items are. Now, before I get into my second store, there was a couple things I actually sold through my other streams of or platforms that I'm using to sell my items as well, other than eBay. So I use the app called Garage Sale, and I use that generally to list certain things too. So I sold about 3 items there too. One of them was a Nintendo Wii game. It was Super Mario All-Stars for the Nintendo Wii. So I didn't realize they had this Super Nintendo game for the Wii. So I guess it was a pretty unique Wii game. I had it in pretty good condition with the manuals and everything. I bought it in a group of games that I purchased off of Facebook Marketplace. There was probably about, I think, 10 games that I bought, and so all in average I probably averaged about $5 a game. So I ended up selling it for $25, and that's without any fees or anything. That's just straight sale. So that's one thing I like about getting it off of selling it off of a different platform, because there's no fees. The next 2 items were if you saw my previous video, I had 2 model trucks for for NASCAR. One was a what was it called? Okay, so they were Kevin Harvick and John Force. Those are the NASCAR guys that I had. They were model trucks, and they were in really good condition. The boxes were a little had a bit of wear on it, but the trucks themselves were in mint condition. So I bought those for about $9.99 a piece, and those were a quick flip for me. I ended up selling them for $20 a piece. So those were no fees as well off of Garage Sale. The next one was my last one on Garage Sale. It was a Patagonia checkered flannel shirt. Now, I don't think those types of shirts do sell the greatest. I would think more of just the jackets and the unique items off of Patagonia are the ones that sell better, just from my experience. I've had the thing for about 2 months now, so they wasn't selling. Luckily, someone wanted to buy it, so I was lucky. I bought the item for about, I think it was $10.99, and I ended up selling it for $20. Okay, now on to my second store. So the first item I have is now this is a item I had on consignment with my father-in-law, and it was a set of Oakley flak jacket XLJ 03-915 jet black sunglasses with black iridium polarized lenses. Yeah, it's pretty detailed, but I mean, these things go for crazy money. I think brand new, you can probably get them for over 200 bucks off the website. I had them originally for about 160 and no one was biting on it. I brought it all the way down to 145, and then at that point someone made an offer for 130 and I just took it. So here's the thing though, man, I really need to watch my listings, because what happened was I had 2 pairs of Oakley glasses, and what happened was the photos I had for this pair of glasses, they were for the other pair of glasses, and vice versa. The other listing had the other pictures for that listing. I was so stupid. Like I didn't know what to do, so I messaged the guy letting him know that, hey, if I just want to let you know, I mean, before anything happens, the pictures that are in this listing are wrong, and if you go to my other listing, those are the correct photos for that glasses. So if you still want them, I can still send them over to you. And like, I mean, this wasn't cheap either. Like, this was the most expensive item I ever sold off of eBay, for me specifically, like at $130. Nothing over, I've never sold anything over $100 yet. And so he messaged me back and saying that I really just wanted to order the Oakley flak jacket XLJ that are jet black with the black iridium polarized lenses. So I just mentioned, yeah, I'm gonna be sending you those specifically, and if you have any questions about them, let me know. But just to let you know, it's from the pictures are the correct ones are in the other listing, so he's aware that that's what he's getting. And so I sent it to him. I haven't heard anything back. It's been about a week and a half now since it's been sold and delivered already, so I hope everything goes well. I'm still gonna keep the money for now. I'm not gonna give it to my father-in-law yet, just because I want to make sure if there is something that does happen, then I have the money in hand to if it does end up resulting in a refund. But I don't know if you guys ever experienced that, putting the wrong photos in for the wrong item. Let me know. I doubt it, because you're not as stupid as me. Ugh, never again. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. The next item is this was a great find for me. So I was in a Facebook community called Bidding Wars, and they have a whole bunch of auctions that go on throughout the day. It goes up to 24 hours. So I found someone selling brand new old stock of CD players, like CD Discmans, and I mean, I couldn't believe it. Those must sell for like pretty good money. So I paid a bid off of them. There was about, like, it was 2 CD players and then 3 handheld games, like vintage ones, and I ended up buying it for about 30 bucks. So I ended up it was basically $6 per item, but one of the items I posted, it probably sold within 24 hours. It was the Panasonic SL-SX450. It was a portable CD player, and it was brand new, sealed in the package still, and I had it on for about $79, and someone made an offer of $67 plus shipping, and I took it. Damn right I took it from $6 to $67. Yeah, of course. Now this was my last set to see it go. It was my last TurboGrafx 16 game I had on hand, and these things go for some good money. If you ever see TurboGrafx 16 games, just try to get them. If you can get a good price on them, try to get them. So this one was the Bomberman 93. This was just the Hue card, but it was just the card only. I mean, I had nothing in it. It was one of the games I still had in my house, and I managed to sell it for $74.99. I had it originally for $89.99, and someone made an offer for $74, so I took it. All right, the next item is another item I had on consignment. It was a Funko Pop. It was the Captain America versus Thanos Hot Topic exclusive. and it was one of the giant big ones, not the 10-inch ones, but like it was a long Funko Pop, because it was two guys basically, but it was in really good condition. The box was mint too. I know collectors will go nuts over the condition of the box, so I made sure I wrapped it as best as I could and got that thing shipped to the Maritimes, and luckily I got a good review on it. So I ended up selling it for about $45.99. I had it for about 47, or no, I had it for about 65 originally, but I ended up lowering it to 49, and someone made an offer for 45, and I took it. That was luckily more than what the my colleague was willing to let it go for, so I'm happy with that. Now the next one is a this is old storage. So this is a bunch of floppy disks I found out at Value Village. It was Sony 2 HD micro floppy disks. So it was a lot of 8. So I think I bought all of them for about $20. Yeah, I'd say. Now I didn't make a lot out of this. I think it was very specific people that are looking for this type of thing, but I did end up selling it. I had it originally for about $55.99, and no one was biting it until I brought it down to about in the 30s is when I started seeing more traction. And I had a guy kept messaging me saying, can you lower the price, and because I can get this cheaper in the US. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I mean, I'm not the US, I'm Canada, so I know you can probably get a way better shipping price and way better price maybe from them, but I mean, when you're a small business in Canada, money is tough to try to wiggle around and try to make a good deal. So I just told them that I'll do my best to try to come down a bit, but not by much, because then it wouldn't even make sense for me anymore. So the thing is, he was agreeing to the offers that I was giving him. This was dialogue on email, so he was always saying, yeah, no problem, I get paid at the end of the month, so I'll purchase from them. But he still never purchased it. I mean, he mentioned he was getting paid mid-month. He said he was gonna pay it when he got paid. He still didn't do it. Luckily someone else bought it for $30, and it was more than what the other guy was offering. That's $30 plus shipping. Okay, this is an item I bought off of a garage sale. It was a Toshiba Blu-ray player. It came with the remote, and what I did was I included an HDMI cable as well as a printed out manual just to make it look pretty. I got the item for about, I think it was $10, and I managed to sell it for $29.99 plus shipping. So it was a pretty good return. I don't think, I mean, I guess depending on the Blu-ray itself, it would sell well, but I mean, this was a very basic Blu-ray player, so I didn't see it going for that much, but I still made money off of it, which is pretty cool. Alright, the next one was one of the last things I had from my previous purchase. I got from one of the guys just giving away their DVD players and their VCRs from Facebook Marketplace. And this is the Citizen DVD VCR combo JDVD 3825, and this one was a big headache for me specifically. I don't know why, but for some reason the address that was in the list that was listed in for this specific buyer on eBay, it didn't show, like it wasn't showing correctly when I had it labeled and everything, and they verified it was the correct address, but then when they shipped it and tried to deliver it, they couldn't find the location. So I'm wondering what the heck happened. Why did they do that? So what happened was it ended up coming back to me, and I had to try to verify the exact address. So I contacted the buyer and asked them what his exact address was, because for some reason the address is not correct, and it wasn't sending it to your location. So there was probably 4 numbers at the beginning of his street name that was missing, which caused this to happen. So I let him know that I managed to stop the shipment from getting back to the main warehouse, and so they were able to relabel it before it got there and send it back out to the correct address. And now I haven't heard anything back yet, so I'm hoping it went okay and he got the item okay. Now the next item is another item I bought off of Raw Sale. It was a Sony CFD S01. It's like a CD radio cassette player boombox, and it was a pretty big item. I had it include like a blank V8, like a cassette tape as well. I believe it was $8, and I sold it for $18.99 plus shipping. I didn't make much on it, but yeah, it's gonna be, I need to look at the comps better at that one because it wasn't selling that well. Alright, the next item is it was the Realistic CTR 69 voice actuated cassette recorder. Now this one was in pretty decent condition. I tested it out. I also included a cassette tape as well so that they can record right away, and I knew it would bring more value to the picture and the item. I bought it originally for $8.99 at a Value Village, and I ended up selling it for $20.99 plus shipping. Okay, this next item is it was a really nice piece that I got. It was pretty much brand new, and it was authentic, like legit authentic. So this was a Burberry black polo golf shirt with the Nova trim, so you can see the pattern going down the neck as well as the pocket, and it was a really nice shirt. If I was skinnier, I would take that shirt in a second. But I ended up I bought it for $7.99 at National Thrift, and I ended up selling it for $21. Now this was a guy in Canada, so I was surprised because a lot of my clothing sales just mainly go from the US and not Canada, so I was surprised seeing this one coming to Canada. So I sold it for $21 plus shipping. Okay, the next item is a Lululemon women's scuba hoodie, which was, I think the color was iris, but I got it for about $10.99. Yeah, $10.99, and I ended up selling it for $24.97 plus shipping. Again, the margins aren't going to be that great because it's so hard to get a really good deal from like a Value Village or a National Thrift. You know what I mean? Like, obviously in the US you can literally get these things for like $1 or $2, so the price, like the profit margins are way better over there. So for me to sell it, I have to be competitive still with the pricing. So even though I'm not making as much as I'd like, I'm still making money, which is good. So I ended up selling it for $24.97 plus shipping. Okay, the next one is a Toshiba DVD player. This was a basic DVD player, like no bells and whistles. It was a really old item. It wasn't that popular. I didn't even see it in the comps or anything, but I saw it for $5 and it came with the remote, so I thought maybe it would sell decently. I mean, I doubled my money, which is okay, I guess. I ended up selling it for $12.99 plus shipping. Okay, the next item is, this is another BOLO for me. So if you ever see Super Dry, get your hands on Super Dry, because that shit sells big time. This was a Super Dry men's orange label. It was a dark gray hoodie, but it's got like nice orange, like these thingies, and it had the word Super Dry on it on the collar. It was really nice. I bought the hoodie for $9.99, and I ended up selling it for $25 plus shipping. Okay, and the next item, now I wanted to try this. It was really just something to experiment on. Like, I tried to look at new release trending items that were selling, and Surprisingly, these didn't do that well for me. This was the Lego Mini Disney figures, Series 2. Like when I bought them, they literally just came out that day, so I thought maybe that if I look at the comps and see how they're doing, so because when I saw it, they were probably selling about 4 or 5 a day, and that was for the last like 2 to 3 days, so they were selling pretty well. So I ended up buying a set of 6. I bought 6 different ones, so I paired 2 of them, or 4, no, I paired 2 each, 2 of them, yeah. So I paired this Elsa and Anna Lego figures, so that usually people would want it in the pair as opposed to individually. I got them originally for full price, which was $4.99. Yeah, $4.99, and I ended up selling both of them for $14.99. Not my best, but $14.99 plus shipping. Okay, and the next 2 were the another set. It was the Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse mini figure set, and this one went for even less. Surprisingly, they weren't selling. I don't know why, but they ended up selling for $9.99 plus shipping. I really don't think I made money off of that one. The other one I made a bit of money, but not that much. Okay, the next one is a Adidas Men black, like a white. It's a black shirt with the white logo, with the large logo. I mean, generally, I think that's what's popular right now. When you see the brands with the large logos, I would say if you find those, they may be a better sale for you, just because that's what's popular right now. I had it on auction, no one was biting on it, so I ran it again, and someone actually made me an offer as opposed to going through the whole bidding process, and I had it on auction for $5. Someone made an offer for $10 plus shipping, and I accepted it. Oh, and I got the shirt for $4.99. Yeah, $4.99. All right, the next one is one thing I had at home, and surprisingly, I had a lot of watchers on this. It was a Simpsons Wii remote holder. Now it's just like literally like a shell of a. It looks like a controller, but you had to stick the Wii remote on it. And I had a bunch of watchers on it for some reason, but luckily it sold for about $3.99. I mean, I had nothing in it. It was. Alright guys, and last but not least, it's the Robert Graham short sleeve shirt that I had. I bought it for $5.99, and I'm happy to say it was sold. Man, as soon as I had this thing on, probably within the first 3-4 hours, I had about 4 watchers on it. I actually had an offer in the 5th hour for $70, and I don't know, like what I did. Excuse me. What I did was I made a counter offer, because I had the item originally for about 90. No, I had it for 99. I had it listed for 99, and someone made an offer of 70. So I was thinking it's way too early, man. Maybe I can get more out of this. So I countered with 80, and that's already going down from 99. So it was a pretty good counter, but he didn't accept it. He let the days go by, and after that I had another offer of $45. I'm like, oh my god, I should have taken that $70 offer. But yeah, I countered that guy for I think $55, and he didn't take it either. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I think it was 3 more days later, and someone made an offer again of $71, and it was the same guy that made the original offer of 70. So I was just thinking, yeah, I mean, I bought it for $5.99, and to have it sell for $71 it's just amazing. I genuinely love Robert Graham. I will definitely keep looking for those shirts, and you be on the lookout for those too. If you guys sell clothing on eBay, that's the shirt to get, like, without a doubt. Alright guys, so that's everything. That was those were my sales for the month of May. So in total, I made roughly about $900 in total, so which was pretty much the same thing of what I made the last month. Hey guys, so I just want to add to just what I previously said, that I made around $900 in the month of May. So I just want to note that that was actually the gross sales. So you have to take into account like the eBay fees, the PayPal fees, your shipping costs, as well as how much you got the item for, and if in case you have any material for like shipping and stuff, you have to take all that into account. So probably after like the taxes, the fees, and shipping and all that, I probably netted about $400 to $500 out of the 900. So just to keep that in mind, it's not I'm telling you this because this stuff is the things you need to know. I'm not sugarcoating anything, and I want you to be aware that you're going to have to go through all these things when you are making sales and keeping track of all these things when you're selling items. So, but yeah, it's been an amazing ride. I'm not complaining. I'm grateful for everything that has been happening, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell. Every time you hear me post something, you'll get a notification every time. So once again, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time on the next video. This is Thrift BCQ signing out.